Do you like tea cakes without baking them? Then you need to watch this video. Let's go! Hello, my name is Luke and today me and my dad and my little brother Perry are going to be making tea cakes without baking. Like the video and subscribe to see more of our videos and recipes when we upload them. We would like to hear your comments. Enjoy!
Today we're going to make some no-bake tea cakes. That means we're not going to bake them in the oven. So for the ingredients we've got some strong flour, we've got mixed spice, put together, some dried yeast, fast acting, some sugar, and we want a teaspoon of salt, and we mix that together. And then we're going to rub some butter in. We soften the butter a little bit so it rubs in easier. Oh, Perry, can you put them in the wash up, please? And can you check the milk in the microwave, see if it's warm enough? Right, so we just want it. How warm is it? Is it warm?
Yeah.
That's it. Bring it over then. Right, so we're rubbing in the fat or the butter. That's it. To a sandy texture. Right, the butter's almost all the way mixed into the flour mixture. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add the olive oil and the warm milk. Right, so we make a little well in the centre. Some olive oil. And we'll add the milk. Right, mix it round to form a dough. Right, so we've mixed the milk in and now we're going to mix it till it forms a dough. And then Perry will lightly flour the surface for us and we're going to start kneading it. Just here. That's enough, lightly flour, not too much. Right, so start kneading our dough. So you're going to take over in a minute, Perry?
Yep.
Well, you remember how to do it, don't you? Right, go on in, get kneading. Good job there, Perry. Now I'm going to add the fruit. I mean, you can add the fruit before you knead it, but I like to add it afterwards and then give it a little bit more of a knead. Otherwise, you might crush all the fruit, but people can do different. This is just how I do it. Right, so we've added the fruit in now, we knead that in. You can also add glazed cherries in this as well, that's what I like to do normally, but for today we haven't got any glazed cherries to put in there, so but that is optional. We're going to leave the dough in the bowl for about half an hour to an hour to proof, or until it doubles its size. We've oiled the bowl and the dough and we're going to cover it and we're going to leave it in the warm place. So we'll be back in about 30 minutes to an hour. Right, it's been proving just over an hour and it's doubled its size, so we're going to knock it back and then we're going to put it in the pan. We've oiled the pan to so it doesn't stick. I'm also going to put some oil on the lid, so if it proves high, it doesn't stick to the lid, or when cooking it won't stick to the lid. So oil the lid up as well. Right. So now we're going to knock the air out of the tea cake dough. And we're going to put it into the oiled pan. Press it down, cover it, and we're going to leave that to prove for about another half an hour, possibly an hour, until it doubles its size, and then we're going to start cooking it. So we'll come back in about half an hour to an hour. Right, it's been proving in the pan for just about an hour now, and you see it's doubled its size. So what we're going to do now, we're not going to bake it in the oven, we're going to cook it on the stove. So what you've got to do, cook it on a very, very low heat, otherwise it will burn. So right, you see how low the heat is? Right, really low. And then we're going to put it on here. We're going to leave it for 10 minutes and then we're going to have to turn it over, and then we're going to cook it for another 10 minutes on the other side. Then we'll see where we are. We might have to do another 5 minutes on each side until it's thoroughly cooked. Right, we'll come back in 10 minutes. Right, so we've given the first side 10 minutes, so what we're going to do now, we're going to turn it over. So we've oiled a plate, put it on there. So it's slightly cooked it, then we're going to put it back in here. Put it back in there. And then cover it back up. And then we're going to give that another 10 minutes on that side. Right, so 10 minutes on the other side now. So we're going to flip it over again. And we're going to give it another 5 minutes. On this side, and then we'll give it another 5 minutes on the other side. Right, so we're giving it another 5 minutes, so we're going to turn it, and another 5 minutes. Right, it's not quite there yet, so I'm going to just give it another 5 minutes on this side, and then it should be ready. Right, it's ready now, so what we're going to do, we're going to put it onto here. Right, we're going to let it cool on the wire rack, and that's your no-bake tea cake. And once it's cool, we can cut it into wedges, and we'll probably get 8 tea cakes out of that. Right, the tea cake should be ready to cut now, so we're going to cut it. And that's what the tea cake looks like, so we're going to put some butter on it now. And you can toast these as well, just like a normal tea cake. There we go. And that's our tea cake, done with no baking.
Hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please press the like and subscribe buttons. This will help our channel grow so we can put more videos and recipes on. We would like to hear your comments And remember to subscribe. Bye!